And Gino actually popped up. Okay, I need to turn this. This is way loud. All right, Zelda, chill out. All right. It's too much rain. All right. So. Hello, Moto. Hello again.
Oh, whoa.
Hi.
You're here.
I've invaded. We're gonna see if I can, oops. I want to bring up my history. That was, ooh, all right. We're gonna try to, like, get into Foundry through some back doors. So I think... Okay, so I have to log in, and I believe... Sorry, I'm just gonna be... Sorry, I'm talking to myself. I think I can still get in with my player account, weirdly. Oh, yes. Like, my GM account is just hard locked out. Wait, unknown game? Oh no! Okay, I lied. What the heck? Didn't I just... Okay. Can you log into your Foundry account?
Yeah, I just have to double check my password really quick.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I don't think it's going to let me update the modules from this account, so that's kind of a problem. But... You know, maybe. It says no games available, but if I just go to our URL... Yes, okay.
Okay, I don't care. You can have a firstborn child. I'll never have one.
Oh, I should change my title and stuff, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Gateway timeout. Delightful.
Yeah, it was taking an amount of time to log in.
Yeah, I think maybe we might be a little screwed right now. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like we just can't get into Forge right now.
That's annoying.
A little bit. Unfortunate timing, but...
Imagine trying to do a prep stream and the thing you're trying to prep is broke.
Pretty much doesn't work. Pretty much can't do it. Let's see. I wonder if I can get info on this Patreon outage for maintenance. So I just get a fox. Help center. Do some maintenance to patreon.com that requires us to take the site down for a short period of time. Prior to the scheduled maintenance, Patreon will give notice. If our support Twitter is reporting that we are back up and you still see a maintenance window, try clearing your browser cache. Okay, so you have a support Twitter. Let's go look at that. I didn't want to share a link. That's not correct. At Patreon support and Patreon status. Okay. Oh. What the? We will be undergoing scheduled maintenance during this time. Then postponed to 4:28 at 9 p.m. We'll begin as scheduled in 60 minutes. Currently in progress. An hour ago. Oh, there's a status.patreon.com too. They don't really have an estimate. Okay. Well, we'll keep taking a look. Okay. So. A little wild. That maintenance started actually moments before I tried to log in. Like at the start of the recap.
This is Roll20 propaganda.
Yeah. Like this is the way we sabotage them. We just have to contact our buddies at Patreon, our contacts inside. Oh, I can subscribe to the updates. I don't want to do that actually. Maybe I do. Why not? You can unsubscribe afterwards. So that's set up. Let's see. All right. So, were you the... This is the campaign we talked about a couple of times that was canceled today, right?
Hmm?
The campaign that you had canceled on you earlier?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's my Curse of Strahd campaign that I play. Well, that I'm playing.
Okay. I didn't really ask last week, but I'm kind of curious what everyone thought about the combat for Salamander and that fight. It sounded, in general, like people liked it.
It was great until I got crit for 64.
I mean, I thought that was the best part personally.
Oh, well, yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah. I understand how that might be contentious. To be fair, my boss also got crit.
Your boss has so much more HP.
Yeah, but yeah.
Also, doesn't have just like +7 to hit. It's fine. It's fine. I had most of my spells target fortitude and I think Grad really liked it. I think Grad thought it was really interesting that he just like didn't have to stab Salamander.
Yeah. That was definitely a decision on the fly where I was like, yeah, if you want to spend 3 actions every turn, like jumping from pillar to pillar to deactivate them, you can totally do that. That wasn't like decided beforehand, so I wasn't sure if I was being too nice or if that was like satisfying.
I don't know. It sounds like he was okay with it.
Yeah.
That's what I gathered. And then, when I did hit him, it felt pretty good.
Yeah. Also, so I think Gino just forgot, but like when he charges up the Jade Fang, the first time he uses the spell that he gains from it, it's like powered up. And the first time, he already used the bowl for the first time by just shooting it into the air.
Yeah, I know.
And didn't recharge it, so...
It really do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know of a natural way to rub that into his face. So I'm just gonna tell you and let you know.
Well, I mean, when you can be like, when he eventually tries to use the bowl, you can just be like, hey, okay, that'll be however many dice, and he'll be like, it's not the big version? And
Oh, he's
like,
not even gonna remember. It's not gonna click.
It might click.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because
We'll
I
see if it
remember
comes up.
he used it as a part of his, like, intimidation.
Yeah. Which is a worthwhile use. But also, like, I don't know, a 12d6 bull probably would have been pretty sick.
Yeah, 12d6 bull would have been pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dice.
It's true.
Like 2 fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, was the bull 12d6?
The bull is 66. The powered up, It might have been
okay,
just that the powered up bowl was going to be 66 and now it's 4d6. But also,
I was really
sorry, go ahead.
I was just like, really, you were gonna throw a 12d6 bowl at me?
No. Just a regular fireball bowl.
So instead of fireball, it's just hydraulic push.
It's more like lightning bolt.
It's a day lightning. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. I need to just look at some spells and see what kind of damage they like once per day. Giving him a fireball once per day is not a big deal, I don't think. I mean, it's not a fireball, it's a lightning bolt. But giving him a lightning bolt once per day, it's probably fine. The only... yeah, I don't know. It's like a one-action fireball. It's kind of strong.
One action fireball is pretty strong.
Yeah. I think I'm okay with it. Especially if Connor is... I need to figure out if his relic ability is usable multiple times per day, because it just doesn't say.
Click here for the full rules on relics.
I can also go look at that. I've looked at it like several times and I'm just kind of confused. Also, I kind of don't think, I don't think Archives of Nethys has, like, the relic gifts, maybe?
It does.
Oh, it does now. Yeah. You are correct. Oh, but it has the name. Okay, that's fine. I love that relics use the owner's, like, class DC. So if a warrior gets a relic, it uses, like, their strength. That's pretty nice. You get ethereal weapon as a... huh. Oh, those are like the runes. Okay.
It does not say. Interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't... I think it's intended so that relics are like a magic item you give if you don't want to give out a lot of magic items. Right? Because like it seems to me like this is a repeatable use magic item.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely repeatable. Yeah. I think you are correct. Which kind of fits for me since I'm going very gold heavy and not necessarily giving out, like, appropriate magic items for everyone's classes. Because I don't know what they are yet.
Well, there's really not.
What, like, appropriate magic weapons? Or items?
Yeah, it's mostly...
It's
like if you're a spellcaster, you want a wand or a staff. And
yeah,
like,
that's fair.
if you're a fighter, there's not necessarily like...
Yeah, it's like magic weapons and armor are...
specific types of things, but it's like...
Yeah. So let's just look. I just want to find a relic that says that something is usable once per day, so I can be like, okay, everything that doesn't say that is
Oh, it says frequency. Okay, Grim Spectre on
Oh.
the Death Relic, on the Death Gifts.
Death gifts. Okay.
It's the very last one.
Really? All the way down? Oh, last death gift? Or. Okay.
Grim Spectre. Activate Command and Envision, so it's 2 actions.
Oh, once per day. Yeah.
And then it's frequency once per day.
So ones that don't have frequency are just at will, I guess?
Well, it takes 2 actions
Yeah.
to activate, and then
Holy shit.
no,
OMG, it's
because
once per
command
hour.
is this action is not at will, right?
Oh, sorry, not at will, but. Right.
I think Envision is at will,
Okay.
but it's still an action, and then command is an actual action because you have to like command the relic, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so what, so if you look at, like, not to make you scroll all the way to the top, but Deadly Spark, then, has no frequency. So I just mean you
Correct.
can use it,
All the time.
yeah. Which I guess is fine. I don't know, it's pretty good. 2d12. It's going to 2d12 now that you guys are level 6. But I guess a cantrip must be like, what, 4d6 at this point? Maybe 3d6?
It's 3d6.
Okay.
It's roughly the same.
Yeah,
It averages to be roughly the same.
okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
This
so I'm not
is-
going to worry
this
about
might-
it then.
This might be slightly higher, actually, but
A little bit. 3d6 averages to what, like 10.5?
uh,
But
9? 18 over 3?
okay.
Or... No, it's 3 through 3. It's 9, yeah.
But well, like that's the middle roll on a d6 is actually like 3.5, right?
Yeah, but you roll, you always go down.
Okay. Well, I'm just yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess this is just whenever he wants to fucking do it, he just like, blam!
Yeah. Zap zap. I think that's fine because there's going to be a whole bunch of levels where cantrips are not a whole bunch. Like whoa, every 4 levels. That's pretty good. But cantrips are going to go up every odd level, right?
Yes.
So level 7 it'll be like 4d6, and then 9 it'll be 5d6, and then at 10 this will become 3d12. So it's fine for them to kind of go back and forth as in terms of damage. Oh, and cantrips have damage bonuses too. So okay,
Yeah, this is like a very good electric arc.
yeah,
Because electric arc's damage is pitiful.
right.
It's good because it can target 2 things, but like its actual damage is mediocre at best.
I think he took the wind barrier as his other one. So
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't take feather steps, because this is very good.
I think so, but also he's gonna be able to fly soon. So or now.
No, next level.
Oh, okay. Reducing falling damage is pretty neat, and landing on your feet is also neat. And jumping is fine? Just Wind Barrier takes like an action to activate. Yeah.
And his AC isn't spectacularly high either, so...
Right. So,
This is- I guess this is pretty okay.
yeah. Has he taken
And,
Mage Armor yet? No, he's got like the chain shirt thing.
He can't take mage armor.
Oh,
So
yeah,
I don't
okay.
think he has to dump a stat.
Yeah.
He has to dump a combat stat,
Okay.
and I think he's choosing to dump dex.
Gotcha.
He just doesn't have a lot of HP because he's a sorcerer.
Yeah. Yep. This relic would have eventually granted him fly speed if he wasn't getting it anyway.
This fly speed is better than his fly speed.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's either you get your fly speed or you get 60 feet of fly speed.
Oh. Oh, because this casts fly targeting you. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, this doesn't use a spell slot.
Right. Well, neither does his, sorcery thing.
Does it not?
No, it's just it's an inherent bloodline thing.
I thought these spells were just added to your spell repertoire.
I'm not super familiar with this bloodline. I'll go take a look. I kind of thought he just got a fly speed, but that would be slightly less broken if he just got fly as a spell.
He gets fly as a spell.
Oh.
Because he's elemental.
Yeah, correct.
And then he...
Granted spells. Fire, yeah. Oh, elemental motion. Oh, the bloodline spell is elemental motion. It grants you... Oh, okay. It doesn't even grant you fly. Yeah, okay. I see. I'm glad I understand. And the duration is only a minute. Huh, okay. Although fly from the relic is only 5 minutes, so. Either way.
Also, the grand gift is always.
The relic.
If you look at,
Oh yeah, Living Storm. Yeah. Grants you fly speed equal to your speed or 60 feet. Yeah, okay. That'll take a little while to get to, but yeah.
I thought that's what you were talking about. I did not realize you were just talking about like
The major
second
gift, yeah.
gift. Yeah.
They are right next to each other.
I mean, once per hour, being able to fly is pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna log out on Forge because that account is worthless anyway. Maintenance. Okay. Alright. I don't have a ton of stuff to kill time. Like, maybe I just get food and eat. We hang out listening to Zelda music, I don't know.
I don't know. It's hard to have a prep stream when there's nothing you can technically prep.
True. I could keep writing NPCs on Chronica. I can spell it right.
I'll have to see if Google Docs saved my thing that I did yesterday.
The NPC log is filling up with dead NPCs. Although one of them kind of doesn't matter. One of them is Hector Zed. And, without Sam, it kind of doesn't matter. Esset, that's the barbarian's name.
Your NPC should be less killable.
To be fair, Hector Zed started dead. And Salamander was hard to kill.
I guess that's true. I guess like when you make NPCs and you make them enemies, it's pretty easy to kill them.
Yeah. Although, I don't know. I don't necessarily think Ben Griff is safe from the party yet. Too much competition, you know.
I think it's kind of hard for Bancroft to be not an enemy, right? Like,
Hard for Ben Griff to what?
to be an enemy. Like,
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's correct. Mostly I was joking. Councilman Milo. Which one of these guys is dead? Casus Libra. Wait.
yes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, he's dead. He
I
was
just forgot his
murdered.
name. All right. Just to get another red X in here, let's add him.
You murdered him. You should know this.
I didn't murder him, all right? Let's relax with these accusations. Holy.
There are actually a lot of specific magic weapons. But most of them are just like Holy Avenger, Frostbrand, Flame Tongue.
Oh, it's Casus Libra. I actually just don't know if he was an elf or a human. Inherited position from father. Oh, Merchant's Guild, not Banking Guild. I'm gonna say he's a human.
Casus is a human name.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're all fairly... I guess, yeah, the humans have more of the Roman bent than the elves do. Remember the... not the leader of the Merchants Guild. A member of the Merchants Guild. Might as well capitalize these. I don't know why, but typing on stream is like the most stressful thing. Voted to represent the guild as a council member by... we're not going to put a by. We're just going to say voted to represent the guild as a council member by the members of the guild. Duh. Friends with Lord Marius DeVol. Died by falling out of the clock town tower. Clock tower. Let's see if there's... Usually this... I've used a couple images from this library, but usually they're bad. Also, I, told Gino we'd be in here, and he was like, I'm not in there yet. I was like, okay. And, then he never joined. I kind of think he thought we were talking about... Or thought I was talking about the Foundry server. But
I don't know.
okay. Yeah.
I think he was intending on making his character today.
Yeah, definitely.
But he'll just have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not especially difficult.
Nope. Would you say you guys are... You guys are probably pretty neutral with the prince, huh?
I don't know. It mostly seemed like... I think Solace sees him differently than the rest of the party.
Probably. I think that's usually fair to say about most people, and especially fair to say about the prince. I'm pretty curious what Solus thinks of him. And also, I can't show stream because this document has wild spoilers, but
I'm not looking at it, so it's fine.
let's see. Maybe I can slightly do this. But Camilla Sylvian's class is labeled. Oh, it's a little here. Oh, that's the key. Okay. His class. Oh, that's super small. But his class is labeled as Squashbuckler.
Squashbuckler.
I don't know if I meant to do that. I probably didn't, but that's pretty good. And I'm just gonna put it in here. Just gonna
Squashbuckler.
unknown alignment. Everyone is unknown alignment.
Everybody's just doing what they have to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I had someone marked CE in this sheet, and I was like, what the fuck? He's not chaotic evil. And it's because he's a member of the council and Eve's family member. And that's
Council Eve.
Yeah. A little confusing. Not the best labeling, but that's
We
fine.
figured it out.
Yeah. Let's see. So the blood prince of the old royal family that gave control of Eden over to
How
Wyoming.
does Solace feel about Prince Sylvian? He's probably more apathetic to him than the others, I would imagine.
Probably. Oops. Let's reset that zoom level. Okay. Yeah. I think that makes sense.
Because he's a half-elf, right?
Yeah. I say definitely not editing his race field, as you remind me that. Yeah, correct.
Because we haven't really talked about it, but I think most of the elves in Eden are Abishans.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hmm.
Well, yeah, I haven't really run into other elves.
You have.
Have I?
Marius DeVol is an elf. His whole family is elves. He acts a little flippant and weird, but he's an elf. And I think the priest that helped you guys with the werewolf situation was an elf.
Yeah, that's true. He was an elf. I totally forgot that Marius was an elf. Like I said, we never really talk about like the amount of people who are elves.
Yeah. I think if you want to dictate that a lot of them are that there aren't a lot of elves, that's like fine. But that isn't how I pictured it.
No, I don't know. It's not I don't decide. I just like that's what I had imagined in my head.
Fair. It's taking a minute to load. Is Patreon back? Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
That's fine. It's like once again, like it's one of those things where we never really talked about it, and I've never really asked. It's ever really come up, so I'm not too worried about it.
Fair.
But I guess it makes sense for Marius to have been an elf.
Let's see. It's trying a little harder to let me log in, so I think Maybe I shouldn't read into that at all. But it would be neat if that meant maintenance was wrapping up.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh! You gave me another page. I clicked allow. What the? I know. Okay, it's fine. Still says I'm not in any games. Nope, gateway timeout. Same error. Okay. Bag's chilling. Yeah.
I was kind of under the impression that Prince Sylvian was like mostly not a factor in Eden.
Okay.
Recently.
Yeah, he just kind of has the same amount of power as the rest of the council, and yeah, it's kind of like there's a mix of people and opinions on him. There are some people who are like, why does this family have any power anymore? Like, let's move on, done with the royal family. And then there's people who are like more loyal to him as a councilman than any of the others. Just because, like, you know, the family who ran Eden before to them is like more legitimate than the guy who was voted in by the banking guild.
Agree. Although, also disagree. Or I guess I should say understandably.
Yeah. Gino may or may not join us. He said he's back, so I don't know what that means, but I let him know that we're hanging out.
Well, I hope he can make his character. Well, I hope he'll be able to at least log on tomorrow and do it.
Yeah, should be fine tomorrow. I should almost be able to get out of work early, so yeah. I can probably hop on and help him with it. I can almost, suppose the Foundry is right here. We can, or the Discord. I can like see if there's any mentioned. Oh, I'm out of music too. This WoW mix is 11 hours long.
Jesus.
I might not use that one, because that's a lot. It's a lot of video to put into RAM.
Agree.
It's good though. It's good. It's a good song at the start. Okay. So you approach the party about relieving the burden of leadership from their shoulders, should they return with Salamander's head. He would effectively, you know...
I think
You
a
take
lot
back
of
the
the me, I personally feel, the way I saw this feels about the world is going to change a lot depending on how this next session goes.
Probably, which I'm kind of excited for. On a related note, do you have much worked on for the Zafira? Was that a...
literally just reminded me now.
Okay.
Did I not do it in Google Docs? That seems like an oversight.
Let's see. We take back the throne. The prince would take back the throne.
If I didn't do it in
And would
Google Docs, I'm going to be
rule
really mad.
the party.
Okay, I have to go use the restroom really quick.
Okay, I will have to do that in a moment soon. I might come back with food. Okay. So you know the party. They would hold some sway over him. And potentially be installed in positions of power. Of like less, you know, with more freedom than the power of the throne. So I don't know what that means, but it kind of depends on what the party wants, right? So probably he'd have a conversation with the party about it and be like, want to be the head of the guard? Go ahead. You just want to be like a, you know, some kind of diplomat or like court, you know, something like an advisor appointed by the prince. So kind of like a new council. Lol. Sounds a little familiar to what the emperor decided to do. So anyway, so there's that. I like don't really use anything down here, but it's still like kind of you know, freaks me out. Like I feel like I'm missing something because there's so much not filled in, but let's do council. Is Milo in here? No. Let's add him. He's male, of course. He's a councilman. He is a member of the council. And how's Milo? Of course, his disposition is friendly-ish. His race is half-elf. His class is... Oh, I have it in there. He's a Vizard. Wonderful.
I have returned.
Welcome back. I'm putting in Eve's dad. And yeah, I'll probably be right back after that. Myself. Eve's father. And a member of the council. He's taken a conservative approach to his council votes, trying to consolidate power within the council instead of appointing a new ruler or finding a new emperor. Let's put it that way: new emperor, or finding an heir to Adam. Mostly seeks stability within Eden, and a new emperor could have the opposite effect. So let's save that. Okay, I will be right back.
Alrighty.
Okay, talk to you in a minute, stream. We'll be back. We'll check on Patreon again, check on Foundry again, and then we'll see if we can move forward with some of the Foundry migration stuff, because that would be nice to do. I don't need to do a whole lot. I can do a lot of what I need tomorrow, just in roles and in chat and with, you know, stuff I already have set up. So it's not, you know. Oh, completed. Also, database maintenance is apparently completed, so maybe we'll be able to get in when I get back, but I'm gonna come back with Pad Thai.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
For some reason, I smell like Chinese food right now.
Well.
And I'm craving it.